Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Gloomhaven on the PC. I think I did one or two, maybe it was two scenarios on my own, just clearing up some of this quest list, you know. It's like I said, I don't really want to show every quest in the game. It's just too big, too long, so we're gonna clean up some crap. So I think I went and retrieved so I finished the first vessel. That quest we failed. I went the other route through the smaller room. It was a lot easier. Still pretty close to failure because of all the retaliate. The bear really just gets dumped on when it comes to retaliate and stuff. He's not very tanky. He's not a super tanky thing. It's really a damage class. But when you have, it's like playing with a very dumb melee character. Essentially, it's like if I had me playing the Red Guard and then somebody else playing the Brute and just being really dumb at Gloomhaven. It's sort of how it is. But anyways, yeah, so I did finish that scenario. We got the first vessel. So that unlocked the Plane of Night, where we can have Hale examine this thing. Then I did some other scenario. Gosh. Me trying to remember. Oh, it was the one. I think I failed it on video at some other point. It was the one where you had the 4 doors with the altars that buffed the demons. Yeah, this one. Temple of the Elements. So I finished that one. Even still, this one was a close one as well. The Beast Tyrant ended up exhausting. It was just a lot of movement back and forth, just a lot of turns, because all the demons were just buffed a lot. And the Retaliate, I mean, 2 of these things have Retaliate, and it was just kind of messy. So Red Guard ended up being the MVP there to finish it all off. And thanks to a city encounter after that, I unlocked another side quest, Harrower Hive. And I think we're going to do it. I think we're finally going to retire the Red Guard and come what may. Just because I want to see more classes, you know. We've had the Red Guard for a long time.
So you think you've got what it takes to make it in this work? You think you're skilled enough to live a long, fruitful life and not have your time in this world cut short by some lucky vermling's blade? An old man with scars crisscrossing his face stares at you with his one good eye. You've never seen him before he sat down in front of you at the Sleeping Lion, but you confidently answer his question nonetheless. Well, you've got the stones at least, he laughs. That's something, but it's far from everything. Words come straight from the capital that there's a group of harrowers slaughtering people on the East Road. We don't know why, but we think we've located their hive some ways south at the edge of the Watcher Mountains. Trouble is, though, we can't find anyone brave or stupid enough to go in there after them. What do you say? Are you up for the challenge? You could come back a hero, or you could just get your face sucked off by the bugmen.
My face sucked off, huh? That's not a phrase you hear too often. You're trudging through some foothills when you hear the strangest sound in the distance. It sounds vaguely like wolves howling, but higher pitched, and there is a rhythm and a melody to it. You crest a nearby hill and survey the area, spying a pack of vermlings standing in a circle and singing. Singing is the best way you can think to describe it anyway. Occasionally during the song, they also clap and dance around. Well, we have a vermling in our party, so let's move closer and enjoy the music. Yeah. Not wanting to disturb the ritual, you inch a little closer, staying out of sight, and then sit and listen. They go through a number of different tunes, and you feel enriched by the experience. Nice. 3 little XP. That's far better outcome than most road encounters.
Not one to back down from a challenge. You make your way to the Watcher Mountains, where the old man said there'd be a harrower hive. You wander through the foothills for hours without finding any sort of evidence of it, and then you begin to hear a faint buzzing. You approach the nearby cliff face and it grows louder. The harrowers are in the rocks, and you're going to have to dig them out.
All right. Professional, use equipped items a bunch of times, easy. Yeah, lay about, although tend to get quite a bit of XP on the Beast Tyrant. Leveling just seems so quick in the digital version. I think it's just because scenarios are a lot quicker. Like, it's like twice as quick to do a scenario compared to the actual board game. All right, so we've got some walls here. We have to start by discarding 3 cards. Shit. When any destructible wall segment is destroyed, all enemies adjacent to it gain stun. Summons will not attack walls unless directly controlled by a player. Great. I love to hear it. Discarding 3 cards. I guess we don't really need... We might want No Fear. We don't need Flame Shroud right off the bat. I don't need Barbaric Instincts. And I probably don't need Radiant Sickle. Great. Basically 2 less turns. Fortunately, Beast Tyrant doesn't have to do that. Alright, so I guess we just kind of want to hit somewhat hard. So let's do Horns of the Beast and this. Okay, I don't know why that was that way, but sure. Over on here, I got level 6, so I got a new card, Blood Hunger. Top part is never really going to happen. It's a burn. The next 5 attacks from the bear, he heals himself for 2. Maybe it would happen, but the bottom is so good to keep around. A command action of attack 3, heal for 3, and an XP. So with the attack buff, that's an attack 6 and heal for 3. Very nice. The guide that I'm looking at actually used this to replace Patch Fur as like your heal, but my bear gets shit on so much that I really did not feel comfortable removing Patch Fur, especially because I've enhanced it with a +1 heal. So maybe time will come where I do replace Patch Fur, but that is not today. For now, I think we mostly, if I do need to do something, no, we want to do Concentrated Rage. So the top part really doesn't matter. The bear's not doing shit. All right, let's see. Be nice to hit both of them, but here you go. And I get my miss. First card of the night. Very delicious. Very delicious stuff. Okay, you do that, you do that. Don't worry about that. So be it. Okay. Oh god. We want shield spikes. I guess do Flying Sickle to maybe just pop open a wall. Over on this side, we have to get the bear to move on our turn, so probably Rampage with the top not really mattering. We'll do that. No, I want to go afterwards just in case. So try Vicious Ally, Rampage. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go for this wall. Maybe this is the lucky wall. Hello. Okay, no elites. We stunned this poor night demon. So that's good. We've opened up like half this room. This is a nice stun trap. I could avoid poison this turn by moving him into that, but I think waiting for the Harrower to do something nasty is better bet. Okay. Attackers gain disadvantage. Yeah, so we definitely want to do the attack buff. Do that. He's gonna go in, get his disadvantage, so on and so forth. I may as well do this because I don't need to move him anywhere, and we get an XP, even though I'm not supposed to get XP. There you go. All right, soaring shield. No fear seems solid. Over on this front, we're mainly gunning for the Night Demon. I buffed Energizing Strike to be an attack 5 instead of an attack 4, just because a nice little buff. So let's do this. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I think we're gonna stun the Harrower. Do this. Do this. Yeah, alright. Nice 6 damage. Yeah, I can do the bottom to buff. I think don't do anything. And now it'd be nice if I had a way to move them. So I guess I'm just gonna do this. I could do this to strengthen, or I could remove his poison. Yeah, strengthen. We need damage numbers. And I can move. Oh, I can move up here to get some gold. All right. Short rest, I guess. Losing healing sands at this juncture is a little rough, but sure. Probably do soaring shield, blind sickle, and we want to get a nice beefy hit, which means generally I'm going to ignore the top section. Let's do this and this. He's healing himself for 5. Annoying. Yeah, I don't know why I never remember that that's how it works. Okay, yes. Do that. Crit, you did. Then attack the wall. Attack 6 on this nice, lovely wall. Ooh, with a rolling heal. So he heals himself for like 4. Okay. Living bones. Haven't seen those in a fat minute. All right, we want to get in there and no fear, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4 is pretty much where I want to be. So strangling chain is fine. Do the last 2. Good, good, good. I think that's all good. What? Why can't I move here? One, a 2, a 3, a 4. Even if there was difficult terrain, why would jumping not allow me to get there? Sometimes I just feel like there's bugs. There's bugs present. Oh, now I can get what? Okay. I don't know, man. Don't question it if it works. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't really need. All right, whatever. Hit him nice and hard. There you go. I don't need the heals, so go for the gold. Although I could have shielded him. Well. He's gonna hit the bear. He's gonna hit the bear. No. Barbaric instincts. And how about Horns of the Beast? Yeah, I'm just gonna long rest. The bear will be fine. Bear's always fine, don't worry. Yeah. Oh, I can push him into a trap? Is it Christmas? Amazing. Ooh. And the retaliate? Oh, I don't know if I have retaliate here. Oh, I do. Christmas. Oh, and the heal? Oh, yeah. So yeah, I added, I think I have 4 of them in the deck now, where when you draw it, it's a rolling modifier, so you draw another one after it, but the first one still applies. And in this case, the first one is a heal on yourself, or in our case, the bear. So basically, it's just a free healing modifier anytime they show up, which sometimes they're wasted, but generally, you know, the bear's not tip-top shape, so it's just a free heal for 1, and it's awesome. And it's awesome. All right, last 2 cards on this side. Probably we just want to smash through, and if I need to do a little bit more damage... Oh, I don't know. I could do... I don't really need blood hunger, do I? I guess he's not at full health. So just do... Kind of want him to go first, but all right. Yeah, he's not going first. But maybe the Red Guard will just deal with it anyways. Or I can start working on some door or some walls. Yeah, let's go work on some more walls. I'm gonna go here. Nope, don't do that. Do that. Ooh, me likey that. Those are my last two cards. I'm going to be long resting. Take your 6 damage, bastard man. Alright, yeah, buff that attack. Buff it good. Damn it! He could still heal and get the XP. Because if I did a move for him, he'd end up next to this guy. And then I could push him too, but what good would that do me? Take your heal and enjoy it. Sure. Just to make, you know, you gotta make the bear feel useful. So waste a crit on the wall. Alright, I'm gonna long rest. I feel somewhat safe here with the Harrower so far away. On this front, we just want to kind of move quickly. I could do Energizing Strike to get rid of that poison on our man. Yes, this is all acceptable. +3 attack, as always. It's really tough to give up this +3 attack and actually use the top part of a card. To be honest, he probably doesn't need it, though. Chances are if I do that, he'll just kill. So, alright, whatever. We will skip all of that. I told you, bear don't need that shit. In that case, oh yeah, that works. Then he can destroy this wall here, right? Yeah, stun that bone. Yeah, stun that bone. Get rid of Barbaric Instincts as usual. Our go-to burn. We could pop open this last door. This last wall. But chances are I'm more interested in getting closer and doing a flying sickle on this Harrower. So let's do... Soaring Shield. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, I need more than that. So it has to be Flame Shroud. Here we just are going to destroy this poor skeleton. So do Patch Fur and possibly Rampage. Yeah, damn, he's gonna heal, of course. He's always healing. If I pull him in, I get the retaliate. But there's a chance that the bear could do a follow-up attack. And that's kind of worth it. I'll pop my potion. And then we're good where we're at. Buff attack. No, okay, not quite. Then we're gonna have him move here. Do a follow-up attack. There you go. And that rampage card's really solid. So I think I'll actually grab that again. Horn of the Beast. I could actually destroy a wall and possibly stun him. So then I'll do Soaring Shield. Here, Rampage is solid. Vicious Ally, go. Good, perfect. Get Shrek'd. Boom. Oh, I can push him into this trap, which will stun him and doesn't matter, so no. Oh, there's another room. Jeez. How about Shield 4, bitches? And I curse thee. Back Horns of the Beast, Flying Sickle. Stunned. Of course, we want to buff our attack. We're all about that business. Oh, a nice teal modifier that I don't even need. And then we'll do a little move action. Go over here. I could, yeah, just do this. Boom. Done. Oh no, you're dead. Alright. Honestly, I say just leave the skeleton for the bear, and we will move over and start destroying more walls. With, say, Strangling Chain. I'll long rest. The bear can duke it out with the skeleton. The skeleton's not even doing nothing. It's all good. Oh, shit. No, I don't need any XP at max level. Oh, I always think of that XP mentality. I've never had a character at level 9 before. So it's just weird. Why can't I? Yeah, there's two right in front of you. Look at this. It won't let me target both of these. What the fuck? It won't let me do it. That's pretty lame, I must say. Alright, I guess we'll go with this one. Crit. Just one Harrower Infester Elite. Juicy. It's gonna heal it, so it doesn't matter. Get rid of forceful swipe. Okay, flying sickle. Could pull him into the stun trap. But I would need to have move 3, and I don't. So it's a moot point. We're probably gonna just... I'll probably still flying sickle him, but... I'll do that just to do it. Just to do it. We want this skeleton to die, and then maybe follow up with a rampage, so the top card don't matter. Go quickly. Damn. He's still got initiative 2. Still beat you, asshole. Go over here and get some gold. I could stun him by destroying a wall, but meh. Skip the pull. Buff that attack. I mean, you could do top part of Rampage, but I'd really want to pair that with the one gives +1 attack to all your commands, because then those are attack 3s. It's a lot better. But yes, for now, just do that. Pretty weak sauce. But I'm actually going to command him to go, because I want to destroy another one of these walls and stun this Harrower for next turn. There you go. Not too bothered by all that. Let us short rest. Burn Flame Shroud, that's a perfect choice. Bottom of Horns of the Beast could be good, but bottom of Soaring Shield with the air is too good. So probably just do that and that. We want to just wreck this thing. But Energizing Strike, pretty solid top. Do that and Blood Hunger to heal back the Retaliate. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Let's just hit him with this. +2 on the light. This is good. This is good. Healed 4. It's not even attacking because he's stunned, but the bones are going to do something. Bones are dead. You gotta love it. Skip that entirely. That's okay. Don't worry about that. This thing's pretty much dead. Yep, do that. Crit, dead, heal to full. What's better than that? And do this to strengthen and get an XP.
Night demons and animated dead. This was certainly a foul congregation of Harrowers, up to no good.
Wow, we both got our perk points. I gained 7 XP perfectly on the Beast Tyrant. You love to see it. $111 damage the Beast Tyrant did. I think that may be more than the Hatchet ever did. So, yeah. Look how little damage we took. 20 damage total. Did we... What? How did we kill 28 things? That probably includes the walls, but still. Jeez. That was a really easy scenario. Got an achievement, Grin and Bear It. I wonder what that is. Have the Beast Tyrant's Bear do 100 or more damage and kill 6 or more enemies in a scenario.
The old man at the agreed upon location, though, he's nowhere to be found.
3.2% of players have that achievement. I feel proud.
Asking around at the Sleeping Lion, no one even seems to remember him ever being there. After a few hours of searching, you begin to question whether you dreamed the whole thing. The Harrowers were real, that's certain. Perhaps the bastard just didn't want to pay you for the completed job and ran off. All that work for nothing. He had better not show his face around here again.
Huzzah! And there you have it. Personal quest completed. Though you did what you could, the air remains thinner than ever. What you have learned, however, is that there is something on the other side, something watching Gloomhaven, toying with it. Until you know more, there is nothing you can do. So you hastily leave your fellow mercenaries, departing from this city in search of the right knowledge to save it. One thing is for certain, those that live between planes are not finished with Gloomhaven yet. Man, oh man, yeah, it's really bittersweet. It's gonna be hard to replace him. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's plenty of things like the Red Guard, but damn. He did over 2,300 damage, killed 232 enemies, healed for 470, which is pretty damn good for a tank, 70.45% win rate. Yeah, he was great. The Night Shroud. Okay. Look, does not look like a tank to me, I'm gonna be honest. With the ability to cloak themselves in shadow and pass through the world unseen, Night Shrouds are deadly stalkers, using blades and stealth to eliminate any target. Rather than working with other races to gather knowledge, Night Shrouds prefer to pry the knowledge from their cold, dead fingers. So, 8 health to start, that is certainly below tank level. 12 cards is good. Powerful execution abilities, can use invisibility to avoid damage, uses dark to enhance his abilities. Poor ranged options, doesn't assist allies much. Now, it's possible that I could work with this guy in somewhat, not really in a tank capacity. I mean, you take any class, someone will have written up a guide on how to tank with them. I saw like a Mind Thief tank build based around shielding and retaliation. And here someone has done a Night Shroud evasion tank build. The Night Shroud is the one class that can come closest to being an evasion tank in Gloomhaven. With as many fast initiative cards, he has no trouble attracting enemy focus. Because he has a number of ways to curse and disadvantage enemies, he can often make them do less damage when they aren't missing completely. When he takes on too much damage, he has access to invisibility and self-healing to relieve the pressure. Tanking in Gloomhaven isn't like tanking in video games. Rather than leaping into the fray and taking all comers, a Gloomhaven's tank's role is to strategically take on occasional hits. Now, that's not my experience with the Red Guard. He definitely leapt into the fray and was ready for everything. But, yeah, I see what they're saying. So, okay, I'm gonna just bring up... I'm gonna make one just because we have one, but it doesn't really matter. Sure. Just so I can show you his cards instead of just looking at this website. Alright, so Black Knives. During your next 4 attacks while invisible, perform attack 2, range 3 is the final part of the action. Bottom, attack 2, muddle. XP, that's solid bottom for level 1. Cloak of Shade, attack 1. Very, very weak. Obviously weaker than a basic action, but it generates dark. Bottom part, though, non-loss. Use a dark to become invisible and move 3. Empowering Void, attack 2, burn dark to double the value of all your move abilities this turn. Bottom is move 2, burn dark to double the value of all your attack abilities this turn. Doomed Breeze, attack 1, range 3, muddle, generate dark and an XP. Or move 3 and curse an adjacent enemy. Enervating Wound, attack 4, wound, heal 4 self, generate dark, 2 XP on a loss. A nice solid hit, especially if you double it. And a move 4 on the bottom. Attack 3 or burn a dark to kill 1 normal target instead. Just full health, earth demon, as long as it's not elite. Dead. Pretty nice. Pretty interesting stuff. Most of the time, executes like that are on loss abilities. So having it just use a dark, which you generate on like everything, that's pretty good. Dancing Shadows, move 3, attack 1. So basically scurry from the Mind Thief. And all attacks targeting you gain disadvantage this round, and you make a dark. Now again, it's important to remember you cannot consume an element that you create on the same turn. So you do have to do some kind of setup and plan. Silent Force, attack 3, add +2, and gain experience if you're invisible. Bottom is a move 6 and loot. It's pretty good for those big chests at the end. Smoke Step, move 1, attack 2, burn a dark to make it move 3, attack 4. Very nice. Move 1, generate a dark on the bottom, which can be enhanced to become like a move 3. Very solid stuff. Wings of the Night, attack 1, invisible on the top. That's nice. During your next 4 attack actions, perform move 2 as the first part of the action. Concealed Dominance, attack 4, burn a dark to make it a big AoE cone thing. That's a loss. Bottom is a loss, move 4. Burn a dark to move to any unoccupied hex. You cannot move through a closed door. So it's not a teleport because you do have to physically be able to move, I think. It does say move. Interesting. Dark Cloud, attack 3 with a curse. Or muddle all adjacent enemies and generate a dark. That's probably part of the tank build. So, he could work, I could see, as like an evasion tank. I can see how that could work. But by and large, I mean, he's based around melee damage. In and out, you know, very rogue-like. Like a rogue. Assassinating things, stuff like that. Probably not the perfect fit to go with the Beast Tyrant. I just wouldn't think so. I mean, here's the post right here. Best 2-player partner for Eclipse. Frustration with 2 minis. We were playing a series of missions to unlock his Eclipse last night, and we ran into a mission with 4 Harrower investors. I came extremely close to quitting my 2 mini class during the mission. Yeah, that retaliate is rough. Because normally, you know, if a monster goes first and puts up a giant retaliate action, you can just be like, well, I guess I'm not going to attack this turn. But the bear says, fuck you and fuck that, and rushes right in. Most people seem to say Eclipse is not recommended for 2 players because they're going to be invisible a lot of the time. So whatever the other player is doing, they're going to be taking on everything. So it's really not recommended. Seems like a cool class. And if I was with the Red Guard still and my other person was the Night Shroud, that could be pretty good. It could be pretty interesting because the Red Guard doesn't mind tanking everything on the planet. But for us, I think we will do far better. I'm actually going to delete some of these because these mercenaries are taking up personal quests. There's only a certain number of personal quests in the game. I mean, in the board game. Who knows how the digital version handles it. So we could play the Brute as a tank, but the Brute to me is just not that exciting. I mean, it's a starter class for Gloomhaven. We're all familiar with the Brute. He's like the noob class. You know, he's like the most basic class that Gloomhaven has to offer. So instead, we're going to go with the Sunkeeper. Melee, tank, and support. I think that's pretty damn perfect. Can tank quite a bit, but can also support the bear when necessary. So that should be pretty good. Ooh, yeah, so some of these personal quests you get into unlock, like, new scenarios or armor designs and, you know, item designs. So that's really cool, but I think we want to see as many classes as we can. So 4 different base game scenarios in Gloomhaven. Now, they don't mean the game Gloomhaven, they mean the town. So we'll have to go back and do that sewer one again. Okay, so Sunkeeper starts with 10 health. That's tank numbers. 14 cards is very solid. That is... Oh, 11. So 11. She has 14 to choose from. So yeah, 11 cards is a solid number. Can't complain about that. And the big thing, the kind of defining card for the Sunkeeper is this one, Defensive Stance. The bottom one lasts your entire scenario until you want to get rid of it. It's a permanent shield 1 on yourself for the entire scenario. But you deduct 1 move from all of your move actions. So the basic action would then be only a 1 move. Move 3, move 3, move 4. I think she kind of has some bigger moves to make up for it. But yeah, you're not going to be moving a tremendous amount. But permanent shield 1. And once you enhance this, which I imagine is going to be your first enhancement, which we can do right now, I would think. Let me go to the... Yeah, we have just enough to slap on this thing, which is probably better than any item I could purchase. Then we have shield 2 permanently. Shield 2 permanently is pretty solid. So let's look at a guide and see what they have to say. If your Gloomhaven experience has left you yearning to play a true tanking class, someone who can wade into the middle of a group of enemies and shrug off incoming blows, look no further. The Sunkeeper is here. I haven't been yearning for that, but at the same time, it's nice to have a good replacement for the Red Guard. Sunkeeper is an amazing tank, a very solid single-target melee damage dealer, and she can also bring numerous valuable support tools depending on your group's needs. She has 2 weaknesses. Lacks top action ranged attacks, which makes her inflexible for dealing damage, and one of the slowest average rates of experience gain in the game, which is a serious issue for a tanking class, as it's important for them to remain at or above the average level of their party. Defensive Stance is the defining card for the Sunkeeper. Gaining a permanent 1 shield is pretty huge in Gloomhaven on a melee character. It's not hard to make sure you're constantly in front of your party, and the amount of damage this action will mitigate in an average scenario is pretty shocking, especially compared to something like the Brute's level 1 card, Warding Strength, which was honestly also fine level 1 card. The drawback here is very real. Constantly limiting your movement is a huge penalty, and you'll need to work hard to overcome it, but it's definitely worth it. You can dismiss this card when you desperately need to move further at the end of a scenario. There may also even be a few scenarios with very harsh movement requirements where you won't want to play this persistent loss, although those will be few and far between. The enhancement. This enhancement may very well be the most cost-effective enhancement in all of Gloomhaven and should be done as soon as possible. Shield increases do not scale linearly. Shield 2 is more than twice as strong as Shield 1. Because as you reach higher shield values, it becomes easier and easier to simply accept incoming attacks. This enhancement takes an already powerful action and completely supercharges it. Almost no matter the situation, you should pretty much always try your best to play this bottom action on turn 1 of each scenario. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at some of our other cards. I don't need to look at the guide for everything. I'm just going to do this then, because it sounds too good. Okay. So, Purifying Aura. On your next 5 melee attacks targeting you, gain Retaliate 2. Nowhere near as good as the Shield Spikes or No Fear, things like that. But it's a level 1 card, so, Bottom, strengthen all adjacent allies. I could see ditching this card entirely. Cautious Advance. Shield 1 on yourself, 1 XP, and it's non-loss. And it's also a move 3. I guarantee we're going to be taking this card. Brilliant Prayer. 1 adjacent ally may recover 1 of their burn cards. Yee. Or on the bottom, Heal 5, Range 3. Both of those cards are burned, and they're super burned. You can't even recover them if you had a card that let you. So they're just gone. Not crazy about that. Empowering Command. 1 adjacent ally may recover 2 of their discarded cards. 1 adjacent ally may perform attack 4. That bottom part with the bear having a +3 attack. Pretty good. But I don't think the bear will ever have +3 attack when this card is played. That +3 attack is only on the bear turn and the beast tyrant turn, and then it's gone. So, meh. Protective Blessing. Bless and strengthen 1 ally within range 3. Now that's pretty good. That is pretty solid. Dazzling Charge. Heal 3, range 3, generate a light. Bottom is a big move on a burn. Tactical Order. 1 ally within range 3 may perform move 4. Oh, boy. Being able to position the bear properly before the bear's turn, that would be amazing. So yes, please. Holy Strike, attack 2 and stun on the top. Very respectable. Stun is awesome. Burn is a ranged attack 5 on a burn. It could be. I mean, it could happen. Hammer Blow, attack 4 on the top. Very nice. Consuming a light makes an attack 5 with advantage. Yes. And it's a move 4. Defensive Stance, obviously. Lay on Hands. We can burn in order to fully heal an adjacent ally and suffer 3 damage. Or it's just a loot action on the bottom. Daybreak, attack 3 and muddle. It's okay. If we had a dark, so if we were playing with the Eclipse, that would be cool. Attack 4, generate a light and get an XP. Otherwise, move 2 and bless an adjacent ally. Love that. Beacon of Light, heal 1 on all allies and yourself within range 4. That's your poison cleanser. And at the end of your next 5 turns, when light is not strong, infuse light. Yeah, not really. Glorious Bolt, heal 5, range 3. Or bottom is just a ranged attack with Muddle. Okay, I could see several cards that I would not want to include, which is probably good because we're going to be leveling up. So let's back out of here, go here, and level up. Practical plans. Attack 5, move 5. No burns, just efficiency. That is pretty delicious. Unwavering mandate. Burn. 1 adjacent ally may immediately perform 1 extra turn. I could see that being pretty insane, but... bottom is a heal 3, range 2, consume a light, target 2. Hard to compete with fucking practical plans. That is just a very nice card. Let's check the guide. I'm sure he'll agree with me because why wouldn't he? Practical plans is a great card. There's not much subtlety to why this card is good. The actions you most commonly do in the game with good numbers. Level 2 is an easy choice. Practical plans by a mile. No matter what you're focusing on doing with Sunkeeper, practical plans will always be the most helpful card at this level. Yeah, that is a little unbalanced in the choices. Alright, level 3. Burning Flash, attack 4 on a burn, targeting all adjacent enemies and gaining an XP for each enemy targeted. That's actually pretty decent. And you generate a light on top of it. I could see that being used. Bottom is a heal 3, range 3, consume any element to make it a heal 4 and generate a light. But mobilizing Axiom, attack 4 on the top, non-burn with a light. All allies within range 5 may perform a move 4 on a burn. I don't know. The top part of mobilizing Axiom is pretty solid, but that burn on Burning Flash. Okay, yeah, so definitely mobilizing Axiom from the guide. It says Burning Flash is just decent. Top is a situational AoE that's generally worth it if you can hit at least 3 enemies. There will be plenty of times when you can do just that, so you will normally get to use it in most scenarios. Realistically, there's absolutely nothing wrong with Burning Flash. But mobilizing Axiom, they always want attacks, and generating light on the top with an attack is just too good, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it seemed pretty solid. All right, that is our level 3 build. So these are the cards that we're going to be picking. Defensive Stance, of course. That's a no-brainer. Then we have Hammer Blow, absolutely. Another attack 4, move 4. Tactical Order. Yep, absolutely. Even if it wasn't a move 4. Being able to position the bear how I want it. That's too good. Empowering Command. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. What happens if I use Empowering Command on the bear? Does it count for me to restore 2 cards? I don't know. Let me see what he said about Empowering Command. The top is a stamina potion for a friend. It can sometimes even come up that you use this powered up with light when moving between rooms, although not really consistently. Still, it's a significant welcome bonus on an already great top support action. While the top is excellent out of mostly combat, the bottom can be amazing in combat. Attack 4 on bottom on a level 1 card is incredible. Obviously, it comes with the caveat that you have to make an ally do it, but as long as you have at least 1 melee ally, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, the top part for me is questionable. We'll have to see if it works on the bear. The The bottom might just work if I'm in the fray with enemies and I don't have something else. Anybody performing an attack 4 is better than nothing. So, sure, we'll give it a try. Where were we? Okay, yes. Next is Cautious Advance. Shield oneself on the top with an XP. Move 3 on the bottom. Decent. Holy Strike with the stun. Yes. Dazzling Charge. Dazzling Charge. Just for the heal on the top and generating light? I guess having to move 5 on the bottom with a stun, you might burn that once in a while. Yeah, I guess. I might drop that, but we'll see. Daybreak, attack 3 with Muddle. Moving 2, blessing an ally. That's all very nice. Again, if you have nothing else to do, blessing the bear will never not be a bad idea. Glorious Bolt. So this is just a ranged attack if we need it. Mobilizing Axiom, of course, and Practical Plans. That completes the deck. So what would I swap out if I were to make some decisions for myself? Possibly Protective Blessing. Blessing and strengthening the bear. But it is a top action, not a bottom action. So I'd have to specifically not attack something in order to help out the bear. But the bear is the damage. That's where all our damage comes from. Would I rather heal the bear or buff the bear? Let me specifically see what he says about Dazzling Charge. Dazzling Charge is the card that will certainly fit into your hand early on, but may not be as important to you later as your deck changes and you gain more access to light. The top of Dazzling Charge is the important half. It's a fine heal. Always nice to have a useful out-of-combat top action to play when moving from room to room. Yeah, that is true, but again, the reason it's so helpful to you is the guaranteed source of light. Now, it's not the best source of light for a damage dealer, but many times it'll be worth it. Once you have more options for sources of light, you can bench this card if healing isn't a priority for your build of the Sunkeeper. Healing is not a priority for us. At least, I don't think it is. Since the Beast Tyrant just sits in the first room and heals the bear from a distance. So it's more about healing myself, to be honest. I guess we'll keep it for now. We're going to see how much damage the Sunkeeper really takes on. And if I need to do that. But, yeah, that's our deck for now. For perks, I'm almost certain consistency is going to be our first go-to, followed by Extreme Fortitude to ignore negative item effects and add 2+1 cards. That seems like a really good perk. Let's see what the guide recommends. All right, so perk for mitigation focused. That negative item effects and add 2+1 cards is the first choice, followed by removing 2 -1 cards. Yeah, that sounds about right. And with that, we're down to only 1 -1 card in our deck. Many +1s. Very nice. The next thing that we would do is replace that -2 with a 0, and then remove 4 +0 cards. And then replace a 0 with a +2, leaving us with very few +0s. Yeah, like I said, consistency is always the most important. City Encounter. After a night of revelry at the Sleeping Lion, you head out into the streets and notice a suspicious man in black robes skulking toward an alleyway. You've been hearing reports about a cult inside the city, calling themselves the Ravens and performing all sorts of terrible acts. Perhaps this is one of them. Follow the man and attempt to discover the Raven's lair. You sneak forward, confident in your stealth abilities. After a few minutes, though, the man suddenly bolts around a corner. By the time you get there, he's long gone. I think if we had a Scoundrel in our party, or the Eclipse, the Night Shroud, would have been fine. But we're not the stealthiest bunch. The Paladin and the dude with a bear. Game. Alright, let's go and do the sewer quest real quick. We're gonna make another attempt at this. Just, you know, again, we got a new character. Let's acquaint ourselves.
It takes a bit of climbing, but you have...
Alright, your health at the end is equal to your max health. I highly doubt that will happen, but I kind of want gold, so I don't really want to do that. Die Hard should almost certainly be possible for the Tyrant. He doesn't tend to take a lot of damage. All right. I guess we start here. That seems pretty good. We want to do defensive stance as our first opener move, and then we're right next to a snake, so probably just bash him over the head, I guess. Over on this front, let's start here. And we want to do concentrated rage. That's a guarantee. I tend to like to start with energizing strike just to get the ball rolling. But depending on timing, disorienting roar might actually be pretty solid. Oh, I can't put him there. Shit. Alright, timing didn't really pay off. Defensive stance, activated, permanent 2 shield. And club this thing. Perfect! Perfect start! And now my bear's in there, so it's all shit. At least they muddled them. Great. So we're definitely more direct damage than the Red Guard was. We have a lot of cards that are just big, heavy hits on top. But the loss of the whole retaliate plan, it's a little painful. I'm also noticing that we have like no jumps. So that's good. I think we're kind of just gonna gosh, slow ass initiatives. That does not bode well for the bear. We have a light. We're gonna assume we're going after the bear. We probably want to do hammer blow for just a nice big hit. So top hammer blow, I need to move at least like 1 space. I guess just do cautious advance. And over on this side, don't bother removing poison yet. It's irrelevant. I guess I'm probably gonna just hit this snake next to me pretty damn hard. I can do Vicious Ally to hit both things. Really depends on what the bear decides to hit. So we'll do Maul, Vicious Ally, see how it goes. Okay. Buff the attack, of course. Okay, he made the right choice at least. Thank God. Alright, attack 5, targeting 2. Dead. Heal. Heal. Boom. Yes, you can roll into multiple heals. So that's... I think they combined. It wasn't 2 separate heals for one, which would have been better, but... Alright, so if we do this, we're not in range of anything. If we do this, we can get up there. But I lose out on hammer blow. So in other words, no matter what, I'm not hammer blowing this turn. Yeah, that movement, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, we may as well shield then, because we're going to get hit. Good. Good. Ooze is multiplying. Naturally. Alright. Getting the bear in there would be good, but I think we want to kill the oozes pretty quickly. Probably empowering command to give the bear an additional attack. Which means that I'll definitely want to be moving the bear this turn on my own. So let's do that, and practical plans. For us, we want to move the bear specifically, and we're going to buff his attack, so the top part doesn't matter. Take Patch Fur just to go quickly, and then Rampage to make sure we move. Good. The oozes are going to be multiplying, but that doesn't really matter. I don't think they're going to be able to. Okay. I'm going to move... Oh, no. You. I could finish off this snake, but I'm not concerned. Okay, done. Here, we're going to give an adjacent ally a nice beefy attack. Attack 6, so his buff does carry over for the rest of the round. That makes empowering command far better. Boom, dead. So I'm going to do the attack 5 here just to try and kill something. Perfect. The ooze is going to multiply, but they'll both be pretty weak. They'll be fine. That was a big hit there. Alright, now we just kill everything. Honestly, I might just do like a normal attack just to kill a snake. So I think we'll do that, and then I'll bless the bear. Brother bear. Probably do the bottom here to buff or to heal everybody. Forceful swipe could save me some trouble. Blood hunger though, it's too good. Alright, just do this. Snake going first sucks. Jesus. Alright, that is not Redguard material yet. Let's say that much. That's dead as a doornail. And that will be dead as a doornail. Heal for 3. You know, there's some growing pains, of course. We don't have any items. If I had a shield and armor and stuff, we'd be better. Yeah, I want to bless the bear, so let's do this. Good, killed. I'm immobilized, so that doesn't matter. Bless the bear. I don't know if I ever explained what bless. I probably did, but it's literally just the opposite of curse. Instead of adding a extra miss card, it adds an extra crit card, which is very respectable. All right, so we want to do energizing strike to remove the poison, and I go first, so that's perfect. I think skip it. Don't move towards me. Get that going. Get that going. That's fine. Then I'm going to heal myself for 3. And I'm not going to go through the door because I think we have to long rest. I could have picked up the gold, but movement is at a premium. No, I didn't want to do that. God damn it. Again, something wouldn't happen in the board game. Go ahead and get rid of disorienting roar. I don't think we're going to be doing any swapping anytime soon. For us, get rid of Glorious Bolt. Yeah, because I probably still want the healing from the other card. Okay. Range 5. But no, I very much need to move through this door, otherwise we'll have problems. I think we really only need a 2 move just to get in there. Which means I move 3, of course. So cautious advance. And probably open it up with Daybreak. Muddle this snake that's going to be there. We want to move after, so we need an energizing strike. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that might not work. It's either move. I mean, no matter what, I can't do more than move 6. So try for Rampage, but I doubt it. Hello. Get muddled, bastard man. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna end here in the doorway. If I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, I mean, no matter what, he's not getting there. But I could heal the Sunkeeper for 1. No, I think it's better we get him closer. Get him closer and get him energized. He'll be fine. Then, see now if I use recover, I can't recover the Rampage because I used it to buff the bear. That would be a waste. Be a big waste. I'm going to do this to generate a light. I don't know what specifically for. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I'm sure it'll be useful for something. that muddle was pretty good then. All right, shields are paying off. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We want to use this light for something. Probably hammer blow would be very respectable option. So on the other hand, we want to start moving. God, that means I need to move 5 just to move across 2 of these slots. But if I kill this snake in front of me, then I can move a bit more freely. So let's do this and hammer blow. Bear's mostly concerned with killing this snake. So that means we're gonna be foregoing the attack, or the top part. For the bottom part, not much. Moving 3 on the bear gets him. No, I mean, I guess if she's moved, this is dead. If we go after the Sunkeeper, then we could go a reasonable distance. But that's what I was worried about. Well, at least we got this. Good, very solid. Then we're moving up here. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're foregoing the attack. Good. Boom, dead. Love to see it. Yeah, I guess we're moving here. We kind of want the bear to tank, you know. Do I recover forceful swipe for that move right away? Or maybe I can recover rampage. Yeah, rampage. It's a good car. Perfect. Yeah. Don't hurt me, oozes. Oh god, it burns. Oh no, it burns. Okay, that's pretty bad. I think we can all agree it's pretty bad. Poison really sucks. Can we go first and remove that? No, I would need energizing strike back to get it off. So this is just pretty bad. Shit. I got rid of the card that I enhanced, didn't I? To give myself jump. Because a guide told me to replace it with blood hunger. No, the guide told me to replace blood hunger for patch fur, and I opted differently, not realizing I enhanced that as my jump card. Jump would be so much better. Gosh, we're not doing a whole lot. I think I have to do rampage. I guess I'll do this. On this flip side, I don't know. She does not have much left in her. Holy Strike could stun something. And I could do this to maybe give the bear an attack, but... Shit. Okay, the oozes are not dealing damage this turn, so ideally we'd get the bear over near us to soak up some hits. Go here, do this, crit, dead. It means the bottom part of this is fairly limited, but I can stun something. Or we could try this. Nope. Okay. Empowering command, useless. I might replace the empowering command then. Well, if I move here, I can block this ooze from spawning, and then they won't spawn anything. That's probably the best bet. But I really don't have much. So then I'm just going to move 2 to it and stun it. And hopefully don't kill it. Okay. Yeah, fuck you, man. Okay, yeah, this poison really blows. I might short rest just to get back energizing strike. Yeah, of course. Alright, so I'm gonna just do this and this, and okay, good. So we're gonna do this to kill off this little shit. You're dead. Heal all allies. Good, that's good. Then heal thyself. And I'm gonna stay exactly where I am. They're again gonna try to multiply and fail. So that's good. Then, God. Long rest and trust in the bear. Rampage will do the work. Oh, okay. Gosh, I didn't even need it. Okay, well now we... Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Most likely I'll kill him, but even if not, if I just go here, he can't spawn anyways. He did. Bear's too good. Gosh, okay, all I need you to do, Sunkeeper, is just open this door. The bear will handle the rest. The bear will handle the rest. So tactical order 1, 2, 3. That'll get us there onto that 1 gold pile, I guess. Then heal yourself for even more. Bear, I don't have any movement action for you, so you're gonna stay where you are for now. You can heal yourself. It's probably, I don't have that many actions left, so I had to rest before my time, which probably wasn't necessary, but at the time it felt necessary. All right, heal yourself for 3. And then, you know, do nothing for a while. Practical plans 1, 2, 3, 4. I still won't get to the door. Great. For us, we're long resting, which means the bear is staying put. Again, I could have ditched defensive stance just to move this along faster and get in there. But I think at this point the Sunkeeper could still be of some use. Whereas if I was like... If I didn't have the shields, it'd be a lot iffier. Yeah, I guess Maul. Alright, we want Sunkeeper to go first. Pop that door open. I don't know how far I want to go in. I probably want to back out, but the longer I delay, we saw what happened last time with those fucking oozes. I mean, they can just multiply and multiply and multiply, but the Sunkeeper's not the one to rush in there and take care of it. So, you know... We're sacrificing the bottom to get him to move farther. So... Probably ditch Vicious Ally. I don't have any top action that I would care about, except maybe this. But I'd like to use this heal to heal the Sunkeeper for one. So punch through, I guess. All right.
Navigate around.
Yeah. God, it's a lot. That's all right. That's all right. Oozes are doing nothing. For us, we're burning this to really move our asses. And that's all that really matters. Curious movement. Okay, let's just see what happens. The bear is gonna get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pretty much have to burn the bottom to get him in there. Unless they go first and move. Okay, they might go first and move. Let's plan around that. Let's do something like that. They are not going first. So, yep. Get in there, I suppose. Or I could just do the bottom, move 3 and push. There's a trap there, but it's kind of irrelevant. I suppose it's probably better for me to pick where he moves. Like, I think here, I can probably kill this. Because I didn't buff my attack. Yeah. Gives them on a good trajectory to maybe go for the oozes. Skip the push. Energizing strike. Nice 5 number. -2. I can't believe that's still in my deck. What a shit. Okay, Sunkeeper has a move 4. Which gets us nowhere. Or I just slowly move in and do nothing. Pretty much nothing. All around kind of nothing. Great stuff. The Red Guard would be stomping these dudes' assholes in. Alright, so they're going to move into position for combat. And then do a loot action for nothing. So the movement is based on our position because they want to be next to us. Fuck. Well, at least it's the bear, right? Okay, good. You can't long rest, I'm sorry. That's a good one to burn. Okay, we want to just slaughter these little dudes. Yes, so probably practical plans just to start butchering. And then on the bottom, it's all movement, which is good. It's good. It's fairly good. We'll do that. Rampage, get us closer to the oozes after we kill these little shits. All right, practical plans. Kill one of them. Fuck my life. Damn you, Gloomhaven. Rampage. Again, it's just not that good. Not without some sort of attack buff. No, it's just not worth it at this point. All right, you're definitely dead. Then we're going to move. They are doing a handful of attacks. Go for the little one. We might be able to. No, okay. Sorry, bear. Target fucking 2. Jesus. Oozes suck, man. They're probably worst enemy in Gloomhaven. This scenario sucks. Okay. It's all right. We still can. We can still do some work. Cautious advance just for the fashion initiative, and then hammer blow. Here we have to short rest. I can't afford to leave the bear stranded. Punch through bottoms. He would be good with rampage. Okay. Oh, but the bottom of that one's really would have been really nice too. Perhaps I have fucked up. All right. We're gonna give this a shot. Burning cards is a little questionable, but here we are. Damn it, didn't quite kill him. The oozes are healing, so hopefully we can do some work here. Oh, it was a ranged attack. Why am I so dumb? Oh, they would have moved anyways. It's just pain. Just pain across the board. All right, we're skipping both. Oh, double. Oh, damn. All right, well, whatever. All right, here we go. When I get to move, I'll pick up some gold. Don't worry. Just a long, shitty-ass scenario. Here we go, rampage. First up. Crit, dead. Then I'm gonna move in. Yeah. All right, now I could kill this little scout, but if I do that, then this ooze is just gonna heal to full. But one less enemy is one less enemy. I think that's really my best bet. Oh, nice, more heals. Good. Okay, that was not half bad. Mobilizing axiom. Maybe dazzling charge? No. This. Here, definitely blood hunger, so we want to just go as quickly as we can. Okay, this is gonna be bad. We're not gonna be able to kill it all. Fuck! Alright, I can't bless the bear, and I can't make it to the oozes. So we're gonna work on the scout. She's almost certainly dead. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this, and we're gonna have to hope for the best. That's pretty respectable, to be honest. Yeah, actually, I think so. Boom. So we'll have 2 oozes to deal with. I think this is actually doable. I'm gonna burn Dazzling Charge just to keep her alive. And the bear just has to deal with 2 little oozes. I think that's perfectly good. Short rest. Don't lose Hammer Blow. That seems like a good one. Yeah, down to 1 health. That's fine. Cautious advance, hammer blow, short rest. That's fine, I guess. Blood hunger is good, and then the top part we don't really care about. There's a trap here, but it's 0 damage. It's just a stun trap. It's not really worth anything to me. Hammer blow. Dead. Alright, oozes are pushing and poisoning all adjacent enemies. And then doing an attack forward range 2. I don't really want to be involved in that. So I'm going to do something perhaps stupid and just pick up this gold. Alright, Brother Bear. You are buffing your attack big time. Oh, yeah! Dude, if he gets a good roll on this, it's done. We're done. We're done. Now, perhaps the smarter thing would have been to just push him into the sun trap to buy myself another turn, but we could just get a +1, and it's over. Look at that. Brother Bear, definitely MVP.
The vermlings lie dead, their dark blood mixing with the pools of water on the floor. Investigating further, you find no poisons of any kind on the corpses. Is it possible these vermin were not the cause, and just living here, away from the eyes of the guard? At the back of the room, large cracks are present in the wall, displaying a passage deeper into the depths. And if you had some way to breathe underwater, you may even be able to enter the cistern and find the source that way.
Alright, yeah, so Beast Tyrant killed 16 enemies, did 131 damage. Did more healing than the Sunkeeper. And got 15 XP off of abilities. Jesus. Sunkeeper did not do a whole lot. Took a lot of damage, that's for sure. Definitely didn't end at max health, but the Beast Tyrant did, of course, did his, because he just sits in the front room. Oh, what an interesting character. So yeah, the Sunkeeper, I think, it's going to be a little bit of growing pains compared to the Red Guard. It's a different playstyle. The Shield too is good, but we're not at the point of just, yes, let's jump into this hive of enemies and laugh it off because nothing can touch us. We're not quite there. Not quite there. And we only have 6 gold on the Sunkeeper. She's gonna struggle a little bit. She really needs some items, but maybe I shouldn't have spent all that money. You're walking along the river's edge in the mixed district late at night when something in your pack begins to vibrate. The sensation is odd, and you quickly fish out the small metal sphere you found out on the road. It shakes uncontrollably and then begins pulling your arm toward the river. You walk to the bank, but still the sphere pulls. It is drawn to something in the water. Jump into the river and continue to follow the sphere's pull. We lost a perk point. As soon as you jump into the cold brackish waters, the sphere stops vibrating or pulling. You swim for a while in the direction it was pulling, but eventually you realize you're on a fool's errand. You emerge from the river wet and miserable with absolutely nothing to show for it. I don't think either of us actually had a perk point. No, I don't think so. He just spent his, and she didn't get one, so that was nothing. Alright. Chances are I'll probably do 1 or 2 more scenarios on my own, just to try and learn some more about the Sunkeeper, maybe get some gold. But, yeah, you know. Well, it'll work out. My name is Mangg. Game Watch has been Gloomhaven. See you fine folks in the next part.